Hey, this is Duke Rompty from DukeRompty.com, and today we're going to cover what you have to do before you make any offer. So what I want you to do is actually think back to when you're a little kid. Now, so let's say this is you, right? This is kind of you as a kid, and you're sitting at the dinner table, okay? So we'll get rid of your legs, and we'll say that's your dinner table. It looks kind of bad. Well, put some legs there. And then your mom comes over and then she puts pretty much a big bowl or a big plate of vegetables in front of you. We'll say that's kind of some nice green broccoli that you think is disgusting at the time, and essentially she wants you to eat that, right? Now you're like 5 years old and you're like, that looks disgusting, it's green, and quite frankly it smells bad, so I don't even want to touch that. So how did she actually get you to eat that broccoli other than probably, maybe she picked it up and tried to force it in your mouth. But let's say she didn't go that route. How did she get you to eat that broccoli? Well, first thing she did was she probably told you how good it was, right? She probably told you it was nutritious or something like that. So she told you it's nutritious, told you all the good things about it, how it can help you grow, make you stronger, get taller, put hair on your chest. And then the other thing that she did was maybe she actually sweetened the pot. Maybe if you like cheese or something like that, she'd let you put some cheese on your broccoli, or she'll give you some sort of a dessert afterwards. She gave you something in addition, just kind of push you a little bit further. So she sweetened the pot, we'll just say that. So this is essentially just like making an offer, right? You put something out there and initially the person will look at it and be like, maybe it's not quite for me. They're kind of hesitant at first. So then you go ahead and what you're actually doing, and this is actually what you need to do before you do any offer, is you have to be able to educate them. Alright, so this is just making that educational point. Because the reality is that most people, they're not like you. They haven't spent hours and gone through the middle of the night reading up on things, finding out why they should be using your product or your service, how it can benefit them. They just don't know it. To them, all it is, it's just a name. It's just a piece of green broccoli that may not look good, it may not even smell good. I don't know what your product is. Hopefully it smells good, but it may not. So your first step is always just to educate them. Let them know how it can help them, how it can benefit them, maybe how it can put hair on their chest or how nutritious it is. The next thing you do, now this is actually kind of more so your offer, and this is that next step. So you tell them, you educate their product, or you educate them on your product, and then you go ahead and you make them that offer, and maybe you throw in some sort of bonus, right? So this is your offer. Because isn't that what your mom did? Or your parents? They were like, hey, if you eat this broccoli, I'll let you put cheese on it, or I'll let you have this cupcake afterwards, or maybe you have to eat this broccoli and you can go watch TV. Or maybe it's just that until you eat that broccoli, you're not getting up out of the table or you're not leaving the kitchen. So that was the benefit, right? That's kind of that extra offer, maybe that bonus that you have. So before you make any sort of an offer to someone, you really need to make sure that you do proper education. You let them know why it can help them and how it can do so. I'll go ahead and do this. So I'll leave an example below of an offer where they go ahead and begin to educate, and that way they'll kind of throw into some other bonuses, but it really serves to educate their audience. And that way you can kind of look at it, you can model it, and it may help you make that offer. But before you do it, always educate. Always educate them on how it can help them. So hopefully this has helped you, and if it has, go ahead, like this, share this, leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you. So this is Duke Rompty from DukeRompty.com.